Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence Season 3, and hopefully, something of a better day. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Our never-ending hunt for iron never ends. Okay, that was my introduction. We need to eat. Let's see here. Carrots. Steaks. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of steaks. Steak and carrots. Alright, let's get this cooked and check on the rest of this. We've got way too much 9 mil. Take that down. Every time I do that, I regret it. We are up to 11 shotgun shells, but I used a lot. We found 2. I made 7. That's 9. And we've only gained like 4. So, yeah. Yeah, I used a lot of shotgun shells yesterday. Not great. I'm not finding 44 rounds at all. And that's concerning. Come on, hurry up. We could probably put some nails over here. The box is getting a little bit crowded over there. Was that a full stack? No. Try again. Oh, that's because I made arrows, right? There we go. Here's some dinner. Hopefully it's going to be a really nice day. Not a nice day yesterday, as you may recall, if you were with us yesterday. Anything else? Probably some 7.62. Oh, I don't have any? Fantastic. Huh. Well, probably need some. 5, 6 makes 28. Hopefully we'll find some. Oh, we'll just make it 30. Just make it 30. And move that over there. Oh. Jeez. We need to find some cloth. There's some cloth. How weird the dynamic of the game has changed. Like, even when I start early in the morning, oops, still manages to be quite late before we get out of the house. Oh, wait, I need biofuel. Oh, I'll just take half of that. Alright, we'll just take all of it. And then, we're still running 2 lasers, so, yeah. There we go. Let's go. Those are both claymores. Okay, let's try to avoid the bear, cougar, wolf chase today. Maybe we should go to the birch. It's all bears. It's safer. But first we need to go get the obsidian going. I'm sure it's pretty close to full now. The issue of going around South Pond... Oh, hello, wolf. I thought you were a person. The issue of going around South Pond is... I mean, it's not that bad. The likelihood of running into a hunter fishing is pretty high. You know, I mean, they may very well go down to the lake. But this is technically closer. Nice. Got some nails. So we'll go this side. There's always going to be a little bit of loot on this route. There's our tree. I could put, like, now that the hunters are settled, I could put a little foundation right here for those rainy days when it's hard for me to see, you know, where I'm going. Oh, rabbit. God, that was super bright. Is that full? Yeah, it's gonna shut right off. Alright. Okie dokie. Scrap. I'm like really tossing back and forth here between going to the birch or going to where we've been going, which really does make more sense. I haven't reloaded the game overnight, so it might not be great, but hopefully we can find some iron, because we really didn't go looking for iron. We got caught up in all of the other dramas of the day. Like the days of our lives. Push me into a cougar. Rude. My grandpa used to make fun of my grandma's soap operas. And the only part I remember is she watched As the World Turns, and so he always had that in his head. And he always called it As My Gut Turns. He had a whole thing, too. He wasn't shy with his creativity. One of the parts about being sick a couple of days ago, this is how sick I was. I was thinking about him, about my grandfather. And I was trying so hard to remember him. And, oh, hurry. And, did I get an, yeah, I already had some. I was trying really hard to remember him. I was 9 years old when he passed on. And, I mean, that's a whole entire lifetime. 9 years old. And, I couldn't quite remember him. Like, I remember he, after he retired from the post office, he, came up here to Oregon and bought this farm. And we used to always joke around about that, too. I remember that. And Ralph has come up to, and he's bought the farm. But anyway, what I could remember in my incredibly sick state, God, I was sick, was I remember sitting in the oil delivery truck. So he delivered oil for Mosier Oil. Mosier was one of the guys that he went to World War II with. And so when Mosier built his company up here, his oil company, Grandpa followed him up here, and he came to work for him. And, you know, they were friends, so, and it was the 70s, so there was no, like, rules. And so we used to get to go on Grandpa's oil deliveries. That's heating oil, by the way. Mosier Oil had a heating oil and a gas station, And I'm looking for cotton because this is where it would be. Um, anyway, I can remember sitting in the truck, but I can't make myself look over to the driver's seat and look at my grandfather. It's so weird. I spent like way more time with him than granddaughters would normally spend with their grandfathers. My sister spent all of her time inside learning how to be a girl, and I spent all my time outside learning how to go farming learning how to farm and how to go fishing and all that. He taught me how to fire weapons and a lot of interesting things like that. I can't remember that, but I can remember sitting in the truck with him. Where are you? There you are. Are we going to try to steal things from the cougar? Oh, that's just stupid, isn't it? We should just take the cougar out. What? You don't see me? There you are. We'll get that shotgun upgraded enough to not have to do 2 shots on a level 1 there. At any rate, my great-grandfather lived on the highway, and I can remember being at his house and walking around the outside of his house to go look at the sunflowers, which were huge. But I can't remember him. Same thing with my grandfather. I can remember sitting in the truck, but I can't see him. I can't remember any single thing that he ever said to me. It's so strange. I was 9. That's not like a young age, you know. Well, I don't see any iron. We took this cougar out. Let's take advantage of it. Let's check out the area. Sometimes there's iron down here underneath. Not today. Oh, no, come on. Scrap! Burnt Roof Cave. It's just... It's really funny. Ona Coho and I are just almost the same age. We're the same generation. Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he is the older generation. Because I'm like pretty much right on the edge of Gen X. But at any rate, he's only a couple of years older than me. And he reminds me a lot of my grandfather. Like the essence of my grandfather. I can't remember anything my grandfather ever said. He used to sing these silly made-up songs, and he was just ridiculously fun for me. Everybody that he knew, he treated them different but equally. Like he didn't have he didn't have a set personality for everybody. Everybody he knew, it was an individual relationship, and you always had that feeling like he knew you, you know. You didn't have to explain anything to him. He just understood. He wasn't in the least bit judgmental in any way. Now, my brother might argue with that. He would tell you that my grandfather was very strict. But since my brother was a product of the 60s like I was, and we were kids in the 70s, you know, how wild. Is that a moose over there? I think it is. Anyway, you know, kids in the early 70s. We were pretty wild. So my brother might have seen him as strict. And of course my brother was a guy, so that's an even more different relationship. He was never mean. He fought in a war. He got hurt. He shouldn't have. He was on Okinawa, I believe. But he was in the Navy. Oh my God, that scared me. I saw a paw. I saw your paw. But that's just the thing. I remember things about my grandfather, but I can't see his face. I know what his face looked like because I can distinguish the difference between photographs and memories. I don't remember anything that he ever said to me. It's very strange. But at any rate, that all that all came up because that's how sick I was. I was just like laying there staring at the ceiling, completely exhausted. And my mind was just out of control. It was just making up the rules. About, was it about 9 months ago? I actually had a fever, which is, I can't even tell you before that if I was even an adult the last time I had a fever. Like, I can't remember one. And so it was in January, and I had a fever, and I couldn't, you can't function. Like, you know you have a fever because you're not just warm, you're actually cold. But you can't function. Can't pull your head up off of the floor, as it were. Lots of animals. Do we have any iron? 15. Holy crap. This is awful. Spent too much time goofing off again. Just never ends. But, yeah, I didn't have a fever yesterday, but it was kind of like that because my brain was just making up the rules. So, to be fair, this is 2025. I'm trying to remember things that happened in before 1979. Let's eat all of them. That's good. Get some casings. I thought I saw cotton. This is a good cotton area, too. I grew up in an environment that looks like this. There's a lot more hills. Rogue Valley is kind of a narrow valley. And this is British Columbia, so it gets more snow. Much, much more. But the environment itself, the trees and stuff like that, logs laying on the ground. I brought this up when Alpha 66 Experimental came out. All the sticks laying on the ground. They're not incredibly distracting to me because I'm used to seeing them. I'm almost dismissive of them. And I've noticed in a couple of days I've missed scrap because I've dismissed it. You know, I didn't think that I saw something because there was a stick. I ignored something because I thought it was a stick, if you get my drift. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't get to it. Fine. I'm not killing myself for some silicone. Chicken face? No. My little girl gets super excited sometimes. That's why I'm almost out of ammo. We don't need that. No, we don't need that, I said. We have plenty of that. Listen, I will fight you for iron. Scrap. Did you give up already? Oh, rabbito. Oh, there you are. Hiding behind me. Oh, can't see anything. There you are. Jeez. You are not iron. Do I have potassium? I do. Oh my god, that scared the living daylights out of me. Oh my goodness. Let's go over to the fence. A little bit safer over here. A little bit. Not completely. Alright. Kind of idiotic crash site is this one now? Oh, it's right on the river. Okay, that's not bad. We'll go do that tomorrow. Dang it. Boom! Whoa! Keep running, goofball. I don't think this rabbit's gonna make it all the way to the house. That bear is definitely coming over that rock. Alright, let's see here. We didn't run into Charlie yet. Another Snake River crash, man. That river must be pretty confusing to the pilots. Shut up, chicken. Wasn't talking to you. Wasn't talking about you. To you. For you. Well, we're getting over 30 iron. That's better. That doubles the iron that we have. Uh-oh. Achoo. There's probably some iron up there, too. Oh, God. I'm just passing through, bareface. Whoa, another one. Yeah, I know. I know. How much stamina do I have now? 102. I guess I better start cooking some higher quality food. Only 50% of the way to getting another hit point. And, I know there's probably iron up there. And, well, we've almost got another stamina point. Stamina is definitely lagging behind health. Okay, we do have phosphate. We can make phosphate rounds. I probably have enough to take on the pilots, though, frankly. There's only 3 of them in normal mode. Oh, God. We need to walk the other way. Okay. Are you just going to turn around and walk this way when I move over here? Apparently. I don't have the stamina to outrun him. Which means a rabbit's gonna die. Unless I start running. Alright. We should have a level 10 rabbit. And we'll get this one in there. Oh boy. Oh jeez. There's always something else around the corner. I only need to make it through the door. Yeah, Ara, I've heard. Don't you dare bite my drill. Yeah, get out of my house. Go on. Oh, you're not going to get out of my house? You are going to get out of my house. Because I said so. I have an empty spot. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, I've already got wood on me. I'll just use that. There we go. Okay, sorry. I do have room because that's messed up. Oh, that was more than one pile of that was messed up. You know what? I forgot to go after the moose I thought I saw. Oh, that's alright. He didn't find me. I forgot about him. So he could have found me. And I got lucky. Basically. Alright. 67 crystal. This is the only trap that's working. Completely. Oh gosh, it's so dark again. Wait, no, it's over here. There it is. Oh, cool. We got a rabbit. Yep, I need to fix that. We'll fix it in the morning. Must not forget. Did I just pick that up? Oh my god, I don't even remember doing that. I don't remember doing that. It says it's on. That's on. Still got room for one more. Don't have room for that. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. And we'll put those two in there as well. Oh, that one's older. Alright, let's do this. I don't think it's going to make it, but maybe it will. Is the door open behind me? Let's not play Russian roulette with the hunters. Alright. Here we go. Let's look at the map. Those two guys are happy. Happy hunters. That's probably Bravo. I mean, I suppose Charlie could be up here somewhere. It's pretty tight quarters. The plane crash will do tomorrow. There's rogues right there. I don't know where Charlie is. I really can't be bothered. Those guys have been there for a couple of days. Oh, nope, it's just now midnight. Alright. Does that mean the other guys moved? It does. Very good. Yeah, that's fairly tight quarters with all of the bears and stuff, but we might be able to purchase right here and be fairly well protected, although there are a few trees in there. We'll just have to see what it looks like tomorrow. Alright guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.